If you drink a 12-pack of beer every day for a month, and keep your job, you get $1 million. What's your strategy? I drank a 12-pack a day for almost 2 years. The key is to have a drinking problem. Cut my drinking back to 12 day? I can probably do it. Drink after work. I'm a reasonably sized guy with a passable tolerance. I'll just start as soon as my day ends. Morning's gonna suck, but I can live with it for a month for a flat mill. Edit. YK upvotes. Criminy. Start drinking as soon as I get home from work until I go to sleep. Rinse, repeat, so no changes really. Do you have any idea how many people do this already? Use 4 weeks of vacation and head to Mexico. Drink no other beer but take 8 light. Come back home, collect million. This is a question from someone who isn't a high-functioning alcoholic. Just drink 1 beer an hour. You guys are getting paid? Open 9 beer and let them flatten in the fridge during work, to prevent being all bloated and gassy. Moment I get off, start drinking. Eat dinner while drinking. Follow every 3 beer with water. Walk to the grocery store. Drunk groceries should naturally grab me a lot of carbs, which will be good. Also, help me walk off a lot of calories. Chug a 1/4 gallon of water before bed. Pee breaks constantly. Go to bed early. Alarm set early. Sugar and Tylenol ready to go in the morning. Try to work out before work to burn more calories. Lots of veg and lean protein for lunch. Easily the best way is to have a part-time job, but if you work full-time, here is a foolproof strategy. 1. Wake up 1 beer, get ready for the day. 2 beers at lunchtime. Food slows the absorption of alcohol into the liver. 3. Get home and start cranking as many as you can before dinner at 6 or 7. 4. Hopefully only have 3 left for after dinner, which means you'll be done before 9 with ample time to prepare yourself so you are not hungover the next day. Office. Computer. 8. Process. Every day and every day are not the same thing, damn it. The former is an adjective that means mundane. The latter is the 2-word phrase which means each day or daily. You passed 3rd grade. You should know this. Bladder. Peeing for accuracy element. On tomorrow's cans of beer. All told, I don't think it would really be that difficult. The only thing I'd really need to worry about would be an intervention staged by my coworkers. After all, nobody sane would drink caffeine-free Diet Coca-Cola by choice. Somebody owes me $120 million. My father was a psychiatrist and worked on drug and alcohol wards. The typical American beer has an alcohol level that is designed to give a buzz but not get you drunk. A 12-pack fits perfectly in this business model. He treated many functioning alcoholics who drank a case of beer a day. A 12-pack was the most common amount drunk. Sounds like how I spent most of my summer. I'd usually finish work, sit on my balcony and listen to music and have 8-9 beers. I could do 12 every day for a month. I'd be in shambles, but whatever. Drink a 12-pack a day after work and not be a pussy about the hangovers, I guess. There are a lot of functional alcoholics that drink that every day and hold a job, and they don't have the incentive of $1 million reward. Make it non-alcoholic beer et voila. Save up a month's worth of leave. Make the month February. Stay at home and just enjoy media. I'd just be tired in the mornings, but I don't see why this would be hard. Make 24 beers and it starts to get interesting. This is basically just asking, would you go to work hungover for a month for $1 million? You just described my life, minus $1 million. Just find the weakest beer possible, but still drinkable like Bud Light or Coors. At that point, I could easily handle 12 throughout the day without even getting buzzed. If alcohol-free beer isn't considered cheating, then I could also go that route. Step 1. Tell my boss if I can drink a 12-pack of beer every day for a month I get $1 million, so I'm going to be taking some time off. I have just enough vacation to make it a month. Step 2. Buy some really low alcohol beer, like Sam Adams Marathon. Step 3. Get up every day at 8 a.m., check my work email, handle whatever else is getting away so I can log a few hours. Drink a beer every hour from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. while eating lots of food, drinking water, and walking a lot to stay in some semblance of shape. Sleep from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. and repeat. Once I'm done, buy a house with a gym, cause I will probably have gained an ungodly amount of weight doing this. Where's my check? My boyfriend basically does that every day. Where's our million? My first thought was OP is adorably naive to the horrors of alcoholism. Or OP is 12. Fifth a day 7 days a week for a decade, always employed. Drink a 12-pack of beer and keep my job for a month. Few options. 1. Use all my vacation and have a blast. 2. Break my leg, get disability leave, create a new Skyrim character. 3. Drink odules. Take 1 month of paid leave. Well, my father would have been rich long ago. By lunchtime at work he would already be through most of the 12-pack. I've never seen him not drink beer. From the first sip of liquid in the morning to the last one before he passed out. Always beer. Driving? Better get a couple tall ones for the ride home. Non-alcoholic beer. If the beer is 5%, that would be the same as 532.5 milliliters of 40% liquor. I've pretty much been drinking 375 milliliters, 750 milliliters every day after work since I started working full-time about 8 years ago. My liver is still in the normal range, but the mornings are starting to be harder. Anyway, yeah, sure, someone give me $1 million for switching to beer for a month. I usually have 3 beers with the above-mentioned 375-750 milliliters of liquor anyway. Getting down 12 beers between 5-12 is easy. Can I drink more than 12 on weekends? I already done this for 7 years. Whoever wrote this probably doesn't drink much or is very familiar with the term high-functioning alcoholic. Also, 12 beers a day keeps the depression at bay. Carry on being me. I drink around 8 pints every night after work between 1730 and 2200. If I went for Bud Light and slammed 12 cans in 440 milliliters, it'd be fine. My job is a beer taster. Is this a joke? A 12-pack a day? Those are rookie numbers. You're going to need to bump those numbers up. I can drink 6 at a time, but you'll know I've been drinking. I'd try to strategize drinking some in the early morning hours like 2 a.m., sneak some for lunch, and right when I'm off work try to get in as much as possible. Tell my boss to let me drink 12 beers a day while at work for a month, and I will split the 0.000 with her. There's a sour beer here in Ontario called Muskoke Ebb and Flow. It's 2.5%. Nice for the cottage or end of the night when you could use a low-percent beer but want to keep drinking. I think I could bury 12 a day for a month, no problem. Probably 2 in the morning before work, and another 2 in a thermos. Should be good to drive both ways. 8 at night. So basically I change nothing and get $1 million. Recovering closet alcoholic here. I drank a fifth of vodka a day for years and my wife died, and even though I drank, maintain a 40 to 50 hour work week with zero impact. I think I could manage this lol. I did this without the million for years. Where the F are my past payouts? 12 doesn't seem like much if you're talking about bottles. Business as usual? You mean, a few beers? Do I have to buy the beer myself? I don't even know if I can afford to try. The rich get richer and also cirrhosis of the liver. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to hear more of the best posts.